It doesn't work all the time. I would say it works like 40% of the time. You're gonna know if you need someone to talk to. I feel like if someone actually wants to change, they're gonna go ahead and change. If someone's ready to change, they're gonna change. But like, I feel like if it's like a checkbox, like like okay, she's telling me to go to therapy, or you're telling me to go to therapy, let me go to therapy, I guess. Like it's not, you're not gonna, if you have an attitude of like it's not like it's not gonna work if you're not ready to be different. I feel like action is a great remedy. I think action is better than, talking. You know, what I mean, when it comes to therapy, there, how I feel about therapy. Like, for example, I have a lot of anxiety. I struggle with anxiety a lot, like badly. And meaning as in, like, I'll tell you. So, like, I'll think about um just things in the future, things in the past. Like, it's hard for me to stay present. Like, I'm always feel like I'm waiting for something. I'm worried about something. Like, it's weird. Weird feeling, uncomfortable feeling. Um, I get this like pain in my, not pain, but just like feel like my neck is like closing in, and I'll just have anxiety. Um, so what I realized with anxiety, I can't stay present, right? So the best way to combat that is actually going to the gym. Go to the gym, move your body, whatever. And the thing about the gym is that if you go to failure, if you go to failure, you're thinking about your next set and recovery and stuff like that, things that are happening at this very moment. You know what I mean? You're thinking about like, oh, okay, like 3 sets of 10. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's just like, okay, let's up the rep. Let's up the weight. Let's go ahead. Let's up the weight. And then after the gym sesh, you're gonna feel like very accomplished. You're gonna be like, damn, I went to the gym today. Like at least with me, I mean, most people who I know that go to the gym, there are some people that genuinely do not like the gym, but at least when it comes to me, um, that helps going to the gym. It builds a routine. It helps me feel present in what I'm doing and stuff like that. I feel like if you want to go to talk therapy, you're gonna know you need someone to talk to. I remember when I've been to like five therapists. I think only one of them really helped. But and it's not even like, and it's crazy. Why I mean say that is, I think only one of them really would have been helpful because I had left before we couldn't really do anything because I just wasn't prepared to do the work. All I needed at that time was uh was a listening ear. I literally just needed to dump. Like I'm the type of person I go to therapy, I'm gonna dump on like I just needed to dump. Like, okay, this happened, this. That's all I need. And that was that was enough for me at that moment. Because I had a lot of pent up just emotions and stuff like that. And that's all I needed. That's all I needed. Just that's all I needed at that moment. And he gave me solutions and he gave me like feedback, and I wasn't ready for that feedback because I wasn't ready to change. I just wanted uh that's not what I needed at that moment. And so it was only one session actually. It was like 2 sessions, I think. But I mean it helped. I'm not gonna lie, it did help. I mean, and he gave me like it was awesome. It was honestly awesome. But was I ready to like do work? Like he gave me homework that first session. He gave me homework. Write these 10 things down. Do this and da da da. No, I wasn't really open minded when it came to that. Like I was just like, man, this is dope. Like, cause I did it. I did the ten, write 10 things. Da da da. Like I just didn't really take it to heart. If you're not ready to do all that, if you're not ready to change, you're not gonna. You gotta think it's like what is this? What is this? Like, what are we doing? Writing 10 things I like about myself, or 10 things that are around me right now. What? Like, not everything's gonna work. Like talking, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, and not everything's gonna work. Like for you, not every single therapist is gonna work. Sometimes it takes, like, for example, with me, like going to the gym. And so when I go to the gym, when I start going to the gym, of course I'm gonna, you know, not feel that good because I'm not. That's my therapy. You know what I mean? A lot of people therapy. So if someone wants to say like, yeah, I don't really work for me, typically I mean, I know, like, believe them. Like talk therapy does not work for everybody. Sometimes fishing is their therapy. Fishing is their meditation. Sometimes, you know, everybody's different, man. Everybody's different, man. For some people, it's talking to somebody. It's talking to some random person and giving them $200. I mean, I don't know. I mean, th- not therapy does not work for everybody. And we need to stop acting like therapy works for everybody when it doesn't. It's not a catch-all be-all. For some things, it works. For some situations, it works. Like if you uh, just don't have any friends and you don't have family or trusted family and you just need someone to talk to, a listening ear, to be empathetic to your situation and something like that. I mean, yeah, I'd actually would do a therapist over like a real person over like Chat GPT. You know, I mean, I would go to therapy for that over that. Like that's why I feel like, okay, yeah, do therapy. You know what I mean? So you can get some real human connection. But I feel like action changes people. There's not a lot of people where they're like, how many people count on one hand? How many people you know was like, I had a breakthrough in therapy and now I'm a changed person, and they actually, you can see it, they changed. I want to thank Dr. Doofenshmirtz. You know what I mean? This doctor really changed my freaking life. Okay? This doctor changed my life, da da da. Not a lot of people, at least I don't know a lot of people that were like therapists. This therapist is like award-winning therapist, fixes people, this person did that. It don't happen. You wanna know why it don't happen? It's because these people, it requires people to come in ready to change. Ready to change. You can't make someone want to change. You can't. Even if they're like consistently going to therapy, like if they're not gonna buy into it, they're not gonna do it. And sometimes it's not gonna take a therapist to buy into it. Sometimes it's gonna take them drawing every single day or journaling or I don't know, sitting in silence. This like what's it called? Patholog what's the word? Putting a diagnosis on everything. You don't got to put a diagnosis on everything. You don't. A lot of times people just need some silence. A lot of times people just need to go to the gym. A lot of times people just need to eat healthier. A lot of times people just need to spend some time with some family or they don't have any family. Um, just go on a walk, going to a club, joining a club. It doesn't require, it's not, you don't have to put a fucking diagnosis on everything. You know what I mean? There's a reason why there's not a like a award-winning there probably is award-winning therapists, but there's a reason why there's not like the Golden State Warriors of therapists, like the lineup. Like if you try to change this one right here, they charge $1,000 a session because you gonna be different. Like you're gonna be the best version of you. No, it does not work like that. And I feel like that if you're not ready to change, you're not gonna change. And if that's not your method of change, if that's not gonna be what's gonna make you change, that's not your method. That's not your method. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not a lot of people's method. It's not a lot of people's method. Going talking about it. A lot of times it takes something within their life to really think about what's going on and be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just start, taking walks every day. Or, I don't know, just something, But a lot of times talking about it ain't gonna fix it. Think about it. Think about it. There's not like a therapist where it's like the therapist. And if there is the therapist, please let me know. Where you're like, yeah, I've fixed a thousand individuals. And honestly, the fact that we live in a economy where it's like, I fixed you. Everyone needs fixing. A lot of times people need to think about, okay, what do I like about myself right now? Is it, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we trying to be fixed? We gotta be flawed individuals. You know what I mean? We humans.